What do CEOs and other women in the C-suite do to find their life partner? Klara, Adalena here at the Love for Life Academy. It's not as hard as it seems. But do you know that joke of a woman who was looking outside on her knees and she was searching for something, and a wise woman came along and asked, "What are you doing?" "Well, I'm searching my key." "Okay, let me help you." And after hours and hours, they still hadn't found it. And the wise man said, "Are you sure it's here?" And the woman said, "Well, no, it could also be inside the house." "Then why are we not looking inside the house?" "Because it's dark there." And I heard this joke years ago, and I couldn't even laugh. I thought it was just so stupid. Who would do that? And why would you do that? Right? Well, we do it all the time. That's the thing. We do it all the time. We know there's something off with our dating. We know that, we are meant to find our life partners. There's nothing difficult about it. But it's not happening. And we start looking at these big words, the things that we want. I want love, I want passion, I want commitment, I want magic, I want a soulmate. And then we talk about that, and when we don't have it, we start looking at our psychological patterns. Maybe it's abandonment issues, maybe it's anxiety, intimacy anxiety, all these big words. That's not where the key is. From the big words, what we do is we go to the humble details. And suddenly we are right there where the key is. And suddenly it's obvious. And you see what is it that you've been doing in that first minute of a date, which already put you on a wrong foot and brought you out of your power. And then of course you couldn't come back in your power anymore because you wanted it so much. And what did you do that he came out of his power and that he shows up dull and boring? Well, actually, he's this amazing guy. All these things suddenly become so obvious. And that's why our results are wild. Wild, truly. Women who have been looking for their life partner for a decade, or who first, focused on their career, became this amazing CEO, COO, CFO, whatever. And now they're like, but I want something else too. I was never one of those who wanted to be just the career woman. I always wanted a family too. For decades. And now, within 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, we solve it. She finds him. He finds her. You don't have to be macho, you don't have to be masculine, you don't have to scare him away, but I will tell you, you will have to face your fears. That's why we haven't been looking here at the details in the dark before. We truly start to see where we escape life. But those are big words again. When we look at the humble details, what did I actually feel? What did I actually in that very moment say? What in that very moment did I do? That's very humble. We are very human. And all of us make mistakes all the time. But once we start looking at that, everything changes. And your natural ability to attract your soulmate and to create sparks with him and to bond together and to build a future together. Suddenly it's all right there. If you've become curious, check it out. There's a link below and it's a beautiful training. You will be blown away. You will see so many things, and once you see them, they're obvious, but you never saw it before. So excited to see you at the other end. Klara, Adalena here. Speak soon.